Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambi Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 355. As you may remember, Virata hurt Bhishma with his arrows. The great man turned his angry eyes on Virata and fought back furiously. The powerful Ashwatthama fought with Arjuna. It was thrilling to see the fight between the two favorites of Drona. One was the son and the other was almost a son. So dear was Arjuna to the Acharya. Arjuna praised the prowess of Ashwatthama, and during the fight he managed to go elsewhere. He did not enjoy this fight with the son of his guru. He saw Duryodhana fighting with Bhima. He passed them. Bhima had hurt Duryodhana with his sharp arrows, but the king fought on, not minding the pain in the chest. Abhimanyu was cutting away the army as a sickle cuts a field ripe with corn. He was killing them by the thousands and hundreds. No one could stop the advance of the young lion. Lakshmana, the son of Duryodhana, defied him for a while, but he was wounded by Abhimanyu, and Krupa carried him away from the field. Satyaki was in excellent form. Everyone could see that he was a student of Arjuna. The same lightness of touch was there. The same quickness was found. Everyone was watching the grace with which Satyaki fought. Satyaki fought a grand duel with his old enemy, Varishravas. The fight went on for a long time. They fought like infuriated lions. Bhima was looking on from a distance. When he thought that the fight had made both of them tired, he came and took Satyaki in his own chariot. The duel between Bhishma and Arjuna still went on. It was not possible for either to make the other one retreat. The sun had set. Bhishma saw that the faces of all the men were pale and haggard. It was a very tiring day. He withdrew from the field with his men. The coming of the night was welcome to all the men. They were exhausted physically and mentally. Arjuna was very unhappy because he had to fight with his grandfather. He hated to wound his Acharya with his arrows. How he hated the war and Duryodhana, who was the cause of it. The sixth day of the war dawned. The Pandavas had arranged their army in the Makara formation. The counter-vyuha of the Kauravas was the Krancha. The war began as intensely as on the previous day. The first encounter was between Bhima and Drona. Bhima first killed the charioteer of Drona. Drona took the reins in his own hand and continued to fight. He began to destroy the Pandava army. Bhishma and Drona were intent on only one thing, the destruction of the army. They could not make up their minds to kill any of the Pandavas. They fought with them, but they would not try and hurt them fatally. Bhima was returning their attack. The army of Duryodhana was suffering terrible loss because of the prowess of Arjuna. And Abhimanyu and the sons of Draupadi on the one side, and Bhima, Drishtadyumna, and Satyaki on the other. Arjuna was supported by Nakula and Sahadeva. The brothers of Duryodhana tried to arrest the progress of Bhima. They could do nothing. As soon as Bhima entered the vyuha, the people cried, "Here comes the terrible Bhima! Let us take leave of our lives. We are going to be killed any moment now." Bhima was first going in his chariot. He felt that the progress of the chariot was not fast enough. He jumped from it and took up his mace in his hand. He entered the army like a storm cloud entering a clear sky. Destruction followed in his wake. Drishtadyumna wanted to help Bhima. He entered the field, and there he saw Vishoka, the charioteer of Bhima, sitting desolately in the empty chariot. He could not see Bhima. He feared the worst. He asked Vishoka, "Where is Bhima? He is dearer to me than my very life. Where is he?" Vishoka told him about the decision of Bhima to enter the army with the mace in his hand. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.